Mr. Dillon and Mr. Lay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple things to follow up. This is a virus. It's a respiratory virus. I don't know if we think that there is going to be some day when we get to a point where it's just gone and nobody's going to get it. You're all going to get it. We got the vaccine in order to minimize symptoms if you did contract it. So again, this fear of we can't let anybody get, we're all going to have to beat it in one way or another. Whether we have a vaccine or we are use other health measures to beat it, you're going to have to beat it to be walking around at some point. It's a virus. It's not going anywhere. It's here for the foreseeable future, and you're going to have to conquer it. The point of the vaccine was to help with symptoms and maybe help with not contracting in the first place. Doesn't mean you're invincible, and we can clearly see that at this point. We can just say facts and science in the middle of the chambers, but you can find a study, some study that backs up any point that you want. I could show up here with studies that, say the CDC is full of crap. Because somebody did a study somewhere that made it look like their information was right. We don't know anything about this thing, for sure. Can anybody tell me if somebody who has the vaccine is more or less vulnerable to the disease than somebody who has already had it and has natural immunity? No. And we're basing policy on the vaccine being this, I don't know. You don't have to quarantine if you have a vaccine. What about people who already had it? Natural immunity might be better than the vaccines. We don't even know how good they're working at this point. They're so new. So when I hear based on the facts and based on the science, no. Based on the science that you've read. There's science out there that's going to show, tell you any opinion that you have. So, I just don't think that is a valid way to go about looking at it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lay.